大家好，欢迎来到罗老师的中文空间。In today's lesson, we're talking about radicals. Now, radicals are the elements of Chinese characters. In Chinese, they're called 偏旁部首。偏旁部首。Really important, and the sooner you learn them, the easier it will be for you to really break down the Chinese characters and understand them much more. So let's take a couple characters that are pretty standard and pretty basic. And I'll put these on here, and we'll take a look at each of the different parts. This is 好. Let's put another one on here. 妈 你 学 看 and 听. Here's just a couple. Okay, so 好 means good. Ma is mother. 你 is you. 学 is to study. 看 is to see. And 听 is to hear or to listen. So let's break these down and take a look at each of the parts. Alright, two parts to this character. We have the left part, which is 女. 女 means female. 字 this is the radical for son. So a mother and a son, this was something that was very good. That's how it became the character for 好, something good. If we look here, we have, once again, 女, which means female. And on the right, this piece right here, this is 马. In this character, this part right here acts as the phonetic element to the character. Ma by itself is third tone and it means horse. But here the tone is totally different. In this character we have ma. Alright, next character everybody knows here, ni. We have the radical here on the left. This is the 人字旁, the person radical. For 学, to study, we have two parts to this character, the top and the bottom. Now you see once again you have this this z here and here. For 看, the radical is a little bit different. 看, the radical is right here. This is the radical 目. 目 is the radical or the character for eye or eyes. In 听, we have the radical 口. 口 is mouth. So if somebody's speaking, you can hear them. That's why this is the radical for listen. Okay, now let's take a look at one of these in depth. We have the character 女. Now, 女, it's a funny sound. It's third tone. We get those two dots over the U. 女. Now this means female. As a radical, this character here turns into this, just like that. So let's take a couple. Let me show you a couple characters that use this. We have 她. 她 means she. We have 妈. You've seen this one already. Ma is mother. 姐. So 姐 is older sister. We would say 姐姐. Now we have younger sister is going to be same radical, just different part on the right. This is May, another character that uses the female radical. This is Po. Now, this one's a little bit different because of the placement of the radical. Here we have nu, nudes upon on the left, on the left, on the left, on the left. Here, Po, it's on the bottom. Now, this character Po, this gets used in Wai Po. Wai Po is your grandmother on your mother's side. It also, we could say Lao Po. Lao Po means wife, and Po, same Po, the radical is on the bottom. Here's another character that gets used a lot in Chinese, Yao. Yao means to want or to need. Also has the radical nu here on the bottom. The next radical I'd like to talk about is this one. Now, this is the radical for language. It's called yan zipang. Now, that's the radical, and as a character, it looks like this. And it means language. Now, we see this a lot. Yan. So this radical, let me put a couple examples on here. This is yu, right? And this means language. So if I wanted to say English, I say Yingyu, Chinese Hanyu, German 德语, 法语, so on and so forth. It gets used a lot. Here we have another character. 说. 说 means to speak. You hear me say 跟我说. This one is 话. 话 actually means words. So you can put these two together and say 说话. That basically just means speak. 说, you can see they both have the language radical. Why? Well, because you're speaking. 话 is a combination of the language radical, and this right here, this is this character means tongue. So 说话, speak words or just speak. Two more quickly. It is also in this character here. 课. 课 means class. So I can say 上课. Oh, this should be a little bit longer. 课, class. And last one, 谢谢. I know you guys don't like writing this character, but you don't really have a choice. You got to know how to write it. 谢. 谢 also has the language radical in it. So let's quickly, you can see it. Let's just circle that radical. It's pretty simple. And I guess this is what makes understanding radicals is what makes learning new characters a little bit easier.